Boba, the iconic Asian drink. But how do you make it? Ingredients: 1/4 cup tapioca powder, 1/8 cup hot water, tea, and milk. Any kind will work. Also, cups, a 1/4 measuring cup, parchment paper, a small bowl, a spoon, a butter knife, and a small saucepan. First, let's make the tea. I use green tea because it's what I had, but you can use anything that suits your taste. Then pop it into the freezer to cool it. 2. Making boba balls from scratch. Boil water. First, lay out a sheet of parchment paper. This will be your workstation. Carefully measure out 1/4 cup tapioca powder. Also, give the parchment paper a thin dusting for later. Into the bowl it goes. Then, add 1/8 cup of hot water. Make sure it's hot or the consistency won't turn out. The ratio should always be 2 to 1, useful if making larger batches. Once the water is poured in, immediately begin mixing with a spoon. After a while, the mixture should turn mushy, but not too mushy. Scoop it onto the paper and begin rolling and kneading. Dust some more tapioca powder if too sticky. Now it's time to make the balls. Using your butter knife, cut the dough into fourths, which will make it easier to roll and cut. Then roll into 4 strips and cut small pieces. In a circular motion, roll the pieces into balls using the palms of your hands. When done, they look like this. Step 3. Cook it. In a small saucepan, pour in the boiling water from earlier. Fill the pan about halfway. We will bring this to a boil by turning the heat all the way to hot. Then add a few dashes of salt. This will prevent sticking later on. Now you can add the balls. They should sink to the bottom at first. Some may stick, so separate them with some tapioca powder. Give it a good stir, and put the lid on. If the water boils over, simply remove the lid, give it a good stir, and then replace the lid. While cooking, you can make an optional syrup. 1 spoon of brown sugar or honey to 8 ounces hot water. Hot because more solute dissolves in warm solvents. Chemistry, eh? After about 5 minutes on high heat, the balls float to the top and are ready. Step 4. Cooling. Now you can cool the balls. They come out soft, but will harden over time. If you prefer soft, you can skip this step and start making the tea. I will let them harden a bit. Drain the water and slide it into the syrup we made earlier. Then pop this into the freezer as well. 30 minutes is good. Step 5. The finish. Dump some balls and syrup into a cup. Then, add your tea. Milk comes last because it's the most dense. The tea to milk ratio is truly up to you. It all depends on your taste. Voila! The mixing occurs and your tea is complete. Enjoy!